I'm going to take some pieces from Rupert Spira's sharing and call it with Integrate and put it on YouTube. And it's going to be a discussion about stuff that or things that he's written or things that he's brought out and shared with so many people. And to me, it's meant so much that I want to purposefully bring that out of me and be able to articulate it better, as I've said before, which I'm not doing too good as such, but it's a part of my life now, and it's because of experientially what it's how it's allowed me to feel and be in the world. And without having much talent, I do want to bring something special, or it's not that I want to be special, but I want to be able to have a purpose and be giving or putting something good into the world, sharing something. And so why wouldn't it be something that is so meaningful as happiness in life and being able to feel wholeness? And I know it's not like I do. I just know that there's increments, there's days when I am in that knowing of being, and have listened to Rupert Spira's sharing for so long, or for quite a while now, and as it seeps into me, I am actually able to go through days of this open, loving being that's not limited, it's unlimited. But when I do limit myself, when I do come into things that are going on around me, or if I go into materialistic, my old materialistic ways of being caught up in something that I need to do, or which you do want to do what you need to do, but the lesson here, or for me, is to be able to carry that into those things, that openness, that knowing who you are, that purity of being into whatever it is you're doing. Just very simply, just walk with it, be with it in everything. But I still, of course, find the separation, and always will. I just think it gets better and better, because I know it does, because of my experience. And that is the neat thing, because it's experiential, and you can actually feel the progress and feel the difference between when you're being limited and when you're not, and when you know who you are and when you don't, when you're floating, when you're just kind of lost in the circumstances and experience of the world, which is a wonderful thing. Experience of the world is wonderful. It's when we are in those suffering times, those times when there's depth required, or the deepening of understanding of who you are is required to soften it almost. Well, I say that now only because it does. So that to me is worthwhile sharing. And even though Rupert Spira is out there doing his thing, which is I find so direct. He says things so well, and I don't, of course. But this is a lay person that is going through the motions, and I want to share, um, period, and be, period, fully. And as I do that, I think it's been healthy. It's healthy for me to speak out loud and to stand in what I just stand in my being wholly and share. And I think um, I just don't want to sit in it and not share it or not, yeah, even though we're all actually in this being together. It's all one. There's no separation. But the illusion of separation and the way that we are in the world today is, I think, needing understanding. And if it's from all these different perspectives, from Spira to the layperson that is actually going through the understanding, and I know Rupert would say that he's still, there's moments when he has to come back to who he is fully. But it's very rare, much rarer for him than me. It's on a daily basis almost. I managed to pull a couple of days out, but still, I'm sure, lacking the depth. Well, I'm not lacking anything, but there is, it's only when you do the comparison thing. But nonetheless, I want to spend the rest of my life, since I'm here for such a short while, in something that experientially I see and feel the truth of. And so what a better way to spend your life. And then, of course, speaking of it and about it and sharing opens me up to questions I might not have thought about, or understanding more deeply. So it's healthy all the way around. And for those of you or anyone who is closed off to that, that's great. I mean, that's what you want to do as well, because there's things that lead you the same place, just a different way. So do that, and that's wonderful. So again, I guess mostly I'm doing this for me because it opens me up and helps me to share. And so I am learning. The past week, I've been working on how to do the video in a longer way on YouTube, so I can put it on YouTube and Instagram. And I haven't come to that yet. So I think I'll do the longer version on YouTube and probably just hop on Instagram and put a link, maybe. So I'm still bashing that out, and that's why I haven't posted as much this week, or at all this week. And that's actually caused me to lose touch. And I've noticed a difference. I like speaking, walking, talking, being inside, outside. This truth of being. And so, and it's just so enjoyable. And so, gosh, there's no words to actually describe it. But anyway, my finite, my limited self appears all the time and has appeared more and more this week. Uh, but I have also been the other way around, where it's when I direct my attention um, where it needs to be, kind of reel myself back into that center. Uh, that's where words are indescribable, and um, I'm going to maybe find better words to articulate that. And what a blessing that would be, because that's kind of like the creative process, just finding words and sentences that artfully describe this inner world. Because, and I know I've said before, and of course a lot of the things that I say, I've heard from Rupert, and then I'm transferring to you, but it's gone through me, and I've had to think about it, and it's become, uh, sometimes I say it like verbally like he does, and it's not to steal words, it's just to, it's the only way I know to describe, because he does such a good job, and I am still learning how to describe with my own words. But yes, I forgot where I was going with that. But words are so creative. That's a kind of a mission too, because they only talk. Words are made for objectivity, and you go back to Sanskrit and all these ancient words. And that comparison is beautiful, because there seems to be a lot more depth in the word, more expansion in the word that touches what that inner world feels or is. It's more descriptive. And so today in our new world, we're updating things of the past into the present so that we can see and share and know it better. And so the words are lacking. I guess there are ways, and that's a creative art too, and I like that. So I will continue with that effort and see and be, not see, but be. And that's it. That's all I can do. Just be. Just be me. And so I know sometimes I sound like a parrot from Rupert, but it's my own coming through process, because I don't know what creative words. I haven't discovered my expression, and so I'm in discovery. it's really exciting and fun, and I keep doing it. And this week I've just been off trying to figure out where to put my attention as far as some structure to this. And I'll start with structure, and then I'll probably go off the beaten path, and that's okay too. So that's what the plan is. Thought I'd just jump on and catch up so I can get this with Integrate started and begun, and see how, or just to do it. Bye.